again. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be what is in my toddler's bag for while we're at the hospital. If you guys have more than one child, or if you guys have two children, obviously 3, etc., and you are going to give birth, then you obviously need to think about what your child is going to be using, your current child is going to be using while you are giving birth. All going well, we won't need this bag, and we will probably go into labour in the middle of the night, and my mother-in-law will come over and Lachlan will wake up here and be in his environment, and she'll only need this bag if she actually wants to take him home. I think the plan will be she'll keep him here if we can. That being said, nothing always goes to plan. It's always good to have emergency supplies in a bag for baby or for toddler. So this bag is just a really old holiday bag. He doesn't really have suitcases or bags of his own. He's just got little backpacks. And so I'm just chucking all his stuff in here. It's easy. First things first, a sleeping bag. This is a 2.5 tog sleeping bag from Plum. It just looks like this. It's got a giant whale on it. This is an 18 months to 36 months sleeping bag, so it is quite massive. But I thought there was no point giving her a sleeping bag in case baby, Lachlan will be 18 months give or take when the baby is born, and so that is going to be perfect for him. He's pretty big as a child as it is anyway. Moving into what else is in the bag, I'll just go through the Ziploc bags first because that's the quickest. If you guys have watched my what's in my baby bag, I did the same thing with those. I have organized everything sleep wise or nighttime wise, bits and pieces, into Ziploc bags, and that is just to make it easier for my mother-in-law in case he does have to spend the night there without us putting him to bed. He has spent the night at his grandparents' house quite a few times, but we normally put him to sleep. So I've actually written out instructions, his routine, all that sort of stuff on the bags, just because it's just a lot easier. So this bag has his overnight nappies, which are his Huggies Essentials. No, Huggies Ultimate. It's got a long sleeve bodysuit for sleeping, and for the next day. It's got some fleecy pajamas. It's got, there's also Bonjela in his nappy bag if he needs it. He also has 2 sleep teddies. One is going to be living in this bag and one is in his nappy bag, and his white noise machine phone, which lives in his nappy bag. So that is all the stuff he'll need for his nighttime routine. I've also written out his actual routine for them and how to use his white noise phone. That might seem excessive, but Lachlan is a creature of habit, and if things don't go through his routine, he does not sleep well. So I popped that in there. As for the rest of the stuff, it's just floating around the bag. I don't feel like I need to give instructions on how to do everything else. So I've packed him a crap ton of nappies. Like I said, Russ will be coming home in one of my other videos. Russ will be coming home regardless if I stay in the hospital or not. And so I've only packed 1 night/1 day's worth of things with a few extra pairs of clothes, because 1, my mother-in-law has nappies and things for him, and 2, Russ has to come home anyway. So if Lachlan needs things or whatever, Russ is going to pick him up, and so he has that stuff at home. So I've packed them 8 nappies, which is plenty. He might go through 3 or 4 a day. He might go through 4 a day, plus his sleep one. I've also packed him 3 pairs of pants, 1 pair of little just grey and white little leggings, and 2 pairs of tracksuit pants. So I've got these beautiful grey buns, and I have these dark grey Best and Less ones. Like I said in my other videos, baby is due in August, which is winter, and so I want to give options, because it could be freezing cold or it could be boiling, not boiling, but it could be warm. So Melbourne is not known for its consistent weather. I've also packed some singlet bodysuits, 3 of those, to wear underneath his t-shirts for during the day. And then I've also packed him 3 t-shirts that are long sleeve. So he's got this one that says Burgers. He's got this one which is just grey, white and dark grey, again long sleeve, and then he's also just got this plain black skivvy. Just as t-shirts, I've also packed him 1 jumper. This is just a plain grey jumper from Best and Less. to chuck on with all of those outfits. He'll also be wearing a jumper if it's during the day anyway, but if not, that's what I've packed him. I've also packed him one pair of socks. He only really needs one. He sleeps in a pair and he can have these ones. A couple bibs for, you know, lunchtime, dinner time, and also a drool bib because he's teething, and one pair of black shoes. If it's during the day, he will have shoes anyway, but just in case, I've packed him a spare pair of shoes that are a little bit big for him at this stage, but will probably fit him when baby comes. That's pretty much it. I've not packed anything else because things like nappy cream, wipes, all that lives in his nappy bag. I will be doing a what's in my nappy bag video coming up soon as well if you guys want to see what's in that, but those are just the clothing and essentials that I will need for Lachlan for when he goes to his grandparents' house, if that is necessary. Like I said, he's got everything he needs really in his nappy bag, as for changing and as for, you know, nappy rash cream, Bonjela, that sort of stuff. The only thing I might add to the bag is I might pop in some Panadol in case he is teething, but that is just depending on how he's going. So that is it for what is in my toddler's hospital bag. This is obviously a very quick one because I don't need to pack a lot for Lachlan. He's not tiny anymore, and so he generally wears one outfit a day. He generally wears pajamas to bed with a sleeping bag. Like, it's nothing exciting. My mother-in-law also has bottles at her place and sippy cups. There is always a sippy cup in my nappy bag, but she also has bottles for his bedtime bottles and things like that, so I don't need to pack those. If your child still drinks bottles, then I recommend obviously packing that for them. Lachlan's not on formula, he just drinks normal milk. My mother-in-law has that. You know, there's nothing else essential that I need to pack. Obviously, if your child's going somewhere that they don't have toys or things like that, then obviously feel free to pack those things as well, but we don't need to. She's got a humidifier, she's got the stuff that go, the drops for the humidifier, she's got Yuki Bear rub in case he's got a cold. We've left a lot of stuff at her place, so that they don't have to be packed into the bag. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys in my next video for my haul video, which is my postpartum and baby haul. But yeah, have a wonderful day. If you think there's something that I need to pack for my toddler while I'm in the hospital that I have forgotten, please leave a comment down below and let me know, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!